I thought I'll do a quick video on my students this week, just to give you an idea of what's the fine line between passing and failing. I've had 3 driving tests, and all 3 I thought, in my opinion, was good enough to pass. 2 of them passed, 1 failed. And the one that failed, I can't remember how many faults. I think it was about 3 or 4 faults and 1 serious. And it was a meeting situation where they just misjudged what was going on in front of them. And that's life, unfortunately. You know, the biggest fault a learner driver tends to do is they assume that the other car is going to do exactly what they're supposed to do. And in this situation, the other car didn't. You know, it was my students right away. My student was going through, and the other car came around the corner and just raced towards them. And I think it panicked my student at that point. And they really should have just started slowing down and pulling to the left to avoid the problem. And they just didn't, they just panicked. And unfortunately, they got a serious for it. Even though the examiner said to her at the end, well, you're a bit unlucky there. You know, you drove really well just towards the end, last few minutes. But it kind of went a bit wobbly for you when that car came around the corner fast at you. And all the examiner says, well, you're a good driver. You need to go away, just practice a bit more meeting situations with James like that, and come back as soon as you can. So that's what she's going to do. The other 2 passed, and I'm really pleased about them. I think 1 got 2 faults and 1 got 6 or 7 faults, driving faults, but they both passed. And they all went through unusual bits, and this is the thing, when you take a driving test route, you can practice routes all you like, but you're never going to remember every road. What you've got to be good at is your own driving standard, and good at anticipation of what's happening in front of you, you know, as well as all the other sort of stuff, which is knowing the road signs, or road speed limits, but looking at the road, looking around you, anticipation of what's developing is a good way to kind of gauge if you're ready for your driving test, because if you're good at everything like that, you can look at the road and you can work out, oh, that guy is going to walk out in the next few seconds, I'll check my mirror and slow down a little bit. Or that guy on that driveway has popped it in reverse, he's not really looked at me, so I'm going to slow down. Little things like that. And the biggest fault a learner would do is they'll assume that guy come off the driveway has seen him, so I can carry on driving, and they'll just carry on driving like it's okay. And then that car on the driveway keeps reversing out. So anticipation of hazards will put you in a good position where you avoid lots of them, and obviously your driving standard needs to be good at the same time, but hazards is a good one. So yeah, 2 out of 3 is not bad. Obviously I wanted 3 out of 3, and onwards and upwards. And they say you're only as good as your last driving test, so I look forward to the next ones coming up. You take care, and if you've got your driving test coming up, good luck with it. If you took your driving test and you've not passed, try not to worry. It happens to lots of people. Over 50% of people take tests don't pass. Take care, safe driving, and if you like this quick video, give it a thumbs up. Take care.